Ayan, and speaking with mga kababayan, ay nandito tayo sa UN Square in preparation with DTCam program mga kababayan. Meron tayong tulong ayan mga kababayan, at habulin natin dulo kaliwa. Nandito si Yorme mga kababayan ko. Habol tayo dahil medyo late ang pagbigay ng tinatawag na mga kababayan ko ay instruction. Takbo pagod, jogging pa more. Medyo late tayo. May kasama ako, sir. Good morning po. 10th floor. Hello po, ma'am. Kayo, me? Yan, diretso tayo dito. Hello po, sir. Kayo, Ormi po?
Sa 10th floor.
10th floor.
10th floor? Yes po.
10th floor?
Paki-open na din po yung...
Hi, good morning. Ayan. Habol. Oo, pagod. Hello po. Sir Jojo.
Kagawad po.
Kagawad Jojo.
Nalike na nga ako eh.
Oo. Ayan o. Sama natin si Kagawad Jojo. Kausman.
Chairman Justin.
Chairman. Kausman.
Kagawad Magallanes.
Ito. Dami pala natin. Sir.
Kagawad Ronigan.
Napasama ko sa vlog.
Oo. Sir.
Morning.
May I know you?
Morning ko yung ano.
Ayun. Andun na?
Oh, basta.
Now let's go to here.
It's for our representatives from Tondo. And lastly, for tables 32 and 34, it's for our representatives coming from Santa Mesa and San Pablo. Again, we
Where?
request everybody
Hi,
to
ma'am.
follow our designated
Media po.
arrangement. Of course, everybody to be aligned. Once again, thank you and
Media.
good morning. Our event. And while we wait for
So yun mga kababayan, at nandito po tayo sa anong hotel?
good morning. I'm sure everybody's very
Friends Hotel. Ayan mga kababayan, at i-witness po natin ngayong araw ang programa ng DTCam with Yorme Isko mga kababayan. Kasama po natin ang mga nagtititagan nating opisyalis ng ating lungsod ng Maynila mga kababayan. At lahat po ito 1 to 6.
While we go to this part of our ballroom.
Then hanap tayo ng pwesto natin.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Kaya eto muna focus natin. Hi, good morning po. Good morning po. Hi. Well, actually sasama natin sa vlog mamaya kay KTV. Sama po natin yan. Anong message po natin, ma? Ayun, no, si Ma'am Nets. Message with the program today, ma'am.
Thank you for inviting me to know that storaging beautiful environment. Gagawin namin ang magandang pagplanuhin namin paano ang aming lugar ay kumanda as a tourist spot.
Ayun.
Thank you.
So kayo yung magsisilbing mga tawag nito, tourist guide sa inyong mga barangay.
Speaking of tourism, Sir Sonny, what's one aspect of Manila that you could say you're really proud of?
Ayun, thank you so much, ma'am. Ma'am, thank you po. Pupwesto lang po kami mga vlogger. Salamat po. Yan, tuloy-tuloy na tayo mga kababayan. Sundan na natin ating guide.
Fort Santiago and Doneta Port, we could never go wrong with those kinds of places. Thank you very much, Sir Sonny. And again, not only are those two places are we really proud of when it comes to, of course, the city of Manila. It's either culture, business, everything in between of those two things. Everybody, at least almost everybody, goes through Manila at some point of their lives. Again, just a quick sneak peek of what our Stakeholders Summit is really all about. So better hold on to your seats, sit back, relax, as we'll begin our program shortly. Thank you very much and good morning.
Councilor Lou Biloso, mga kababayan.
Your assigned seats. Once again, may we request everybody on the back portion of our ballroom to... Ladies and gentlemen, let's acknowledge the presence of no other than the City Mayor of Manila, Honorable Francisco Isko Moreno Domagoso.
Freshness. Hi.
Good morning, Ma'am Crystal.
Ladies and gentlemen, may we request everybody to settle down as we'll begin our program shortly. Once again, may we kindly request everybody to settle down, go to your assigned seats as our program will begin shortly. Thank you very much and good morning. Once again, we are encouraging everybody to kindly settle down, proceed to your designated seats as we'll begin our program shortly. Once again, we kindly request everybody to proceed to their designated seats and settle down as we will begin our program. Again, I'm sure everybody's excited as our Honorable Mayor is here, but of course, we would like to request everybody to settle down as we will begin our program shortly. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, I'm sure everybody's excited as our city mayor is in the building. But of course, to begin our program, we would like to request everybody to kindly take their seat. And of course, we would also like to acknowledge the presence of our Vice Mayor, Honorable Angela Ley Chi Atienza Valdepeñas. Everybody, let's give her a round of applause. And once again, we request everybody to kindly take their seats, their designated seats, to begin our program. Alright, magandang umaga Manila. I'm Cholo Pangilinan, a sports anchor who calls the action in the UAAP Boys Basketball Tournament. But whether it's courtside energy or moments like today, any opportunity to use my voice and connect with people is something I'm always all in for. With that, it's an honor to be your host for today's event. So magandang umaga and welcome to the City of Manila Stakeholders Summit, Manila Tourism and Cultural Development Plan, Consultation and Planning Workshop. Ladies and gentlemen, today marks an important step as we gather our partners, experts, community leaders, and city champions to collectively shape the future of Manila's tourism and cultural landscape. Through collaboration and planning, we envision a Manila that continues to thrive. Historic, vibrant, resilient, and proudly Filipino. To formally begin our program, may we invite everybody to stand for the singing of our Philippine National Anthem, to be followed by an invocation, and of course, singing of Awit ng Maynila.
Lupang inilang, tuyang ka ng Manalangin tayo. Panginoong Diyos, itinataas namin ang iyong pangalan. Pinapupunihan at pinasasalamatan ka namin sa lahat ng iyong mga ginawa at pagpapala. Salamat sa panibagong araw na ipinagkaloob mo sa amin. At sa oras na ito na kami ay muling natipon. Gabayanin niyo po kami sa aming mga gawain. Bigyan mo po kami ng talino at lakas upang magampanan po namin ang aming mga tungkulin. Buksan mo po ang aming isip at puso sa mga bagong kaalaman na aming matututunan. At nawa ay maging kagamit-gamit ang mga ito sa aming buhay at sa pagtulong sa aming kapwa. Ikaw po nawa ang maluwalhati sa lahat ng aming katagumpayan sa araw na ito. Ito lamang po ang aming dalangin sa pangalan ni Jesus. Amen.
Thank you, everyone, and you may now be seated. As we all know, behind the honor that we introduce a woman of purpose, passion, and remarkable dedication. She is no other than our Vice Mayor, the Honorable Chichi Atienza. Let us give her a warm round of applause.
Magandang umaga po sa inyo lahat. Kamusta po kayo? Gising na ba? Medyo sa lamig na to, inaantok din ako. Pero bago po ang lahat, gusto ko muna batiin ang ating napakagaling na alkalde na si Yorme Isko Moreno Domagoso na narito kasama natin ngayon. Ang ating magaling rin na OIC Director ng DTCAM na hindi natulog. Kaya medyo... si Amanda Cristal Bagaching, Attorney Jose Lina Jr., ang President ng Manila Hotel and Manila Prince Hotel, ang ating mga attendees mula sa national agencies, mga barangay tourism chairpersons, stakeholders, academe, at ang mga kaibigan natin sa barangayan. Malalam niyo po, nung kami ay tumatakbo ng ating alkalde, very consistently sinasabi po namin na paiigtingin namin ang pagbibigay ng minimum basic needs sa buhay ng mga Manileño. Although, pagpasok po namin dito, puro problema po ang kinaharap namin. Pero dahil sa kagalingan ng ating alkalde, ginawa niya ng paraan para hindi magalusan ang mga Manileño. Kaya bago po ang lahat, palakpakan natin ang ating alkalde na si Ernesto Moreno de Mendoza. Although we strongly believe that in supporting tourism, which alam naman nating lahat na dito sa Maynila, mayaman na mayaman po tayo sa kultura at heritage, na siyang pwedeng tumulong para magpataas ng ekonomiya ng ating lungsod. Kaya naman, nung itinalaga ang ating magaling na head ng DTCAM na si Amanda Cristal Bagaching, talagang naramdaman naman natin na left and right, marami na mga events dito sa Maynila. And not only that, dahil sa naririnig ko sa mga kwento at plano ng ating alkalde, lalo na for the year 2026, I know and I believe na mas magiging maganda at maliwalas ang turismo dito sa Maynila, lalo na sa pagiging head ng ating magaling na DTCAM officer. Anyway, I'm just really here to support this activity and this program and to introduce to you a person na alam ko, kilalang kilala nyo na. Pero, gusto ko rin malaman ninyo na since I have known him when he was starting as a counselor here in Tondo, nakita ko ang kanyang vision. At nakita ko na siya balang araw ay magiging isang magaling na alkalde. Dahil noong mga panahon na yon, ang tandem namin na buo nung siya ay konsihal at ako'y sumusuporta sa aking ama nung siya ay alkalde ng Maynila. And years after, we could really say that our mayor today is one of the best mayors Manila has ever had. And we will continue to have him for our mayor for 10 years. And I will stand by him for that time. Thank you. And I would like to give this mic to the best mayor Manila has ever had. Mayor Isko Moreno Dumagosa.
Maraming salamat sa ating minamahal na magaling na, maganda pa, pinakamagandang Vice Mayor sa buong Pilipinas, Vice Mayor Chi Atienza. To the President of Manila Prince Hotel and Manila Hotel, former Senator Attorney Jose D. Lina Jr. Our national agencies partners in today's event, ito yung mga kasama natin na naglilingkod sa taong bayan sa national government, DOTR, PSA, National Museum, DOH, NPDC, Intramuros Administration, LRTA, CCP, DSUD, PPA, NSCP. At mga City Hall employees and department heads at mga barangay chairman and officials and tourism officers and volunteers ng turismo ng Maynila. Si John C. Si John C. Ayun. Walang sweldo yan sa city government pero ikot ng ikot yan sa city. And thank you very much to the person who made our logo. This is now our logo. Ano nga bang pangalan mo? Ano? Halika, tumayo ka. Yung pinirma ko. Kapalakpakan natin siya. As you can see, we are about to ride the ship towards our journey na payabungin, buhayin, pasiglahin, palawakin, palakihin ang turismo sa Maynila. With the logo that we wanted to share to each and every one of you of our tourism logo of the city, it depicts most iconic area or bagay sa lungsod ng Maynila. And we were inspired by Nick Joaquin's book, Manila, My Manila. Because every Filipino has its ownership also to the capital. Because alam niyo, at certain level or at least some particular time of most Filipinos, meron silang kasaysayan, karanasan sa lungsod ng Maynila. So, ngayong umagang ito ay nagsasama-sama tayo dahil sa direksyon na ibinibigay sa atin ng ating direktor ng turismo sa lungsod ng Maynila, Miss Amanda Cristina Bagaching, short for Crystal, Director Crystal. Tinatawag namin siya kasing Amanda. But Madam Crystal Bagaching. And before I continue, gusto ko lang, kasi nandito maraming mga barangay official. Natanggap nyo na ba yung corn beef nyo? Wala na kayong gastos para sa inyong tanod, sa inyong kagawad, SK, kahit pa paano may mapaghaharimunan. Sa aming mga bisita, yung aming po mga tanod na purga po yan ng sardinas. Ngayon magbabatuan sila ng Carne Norte. May corn beef sila, sinigang na corn beef, adobong corn beef. Ilang araw sila magko-corn beef. This is it came from our friend, amigo, corn beef, donated to the city of Manila. 28 million pesos worth of corn beef. 850,000 cans were given to the city of Manila. And I'm very grateful to the La Filipina Uygongko Corporation. And that's why minabuti ko na ibigay kaagad sa barangay para mabawasan na yung gastos ng barangay sa darating na Pasko. Bagamat, meron ako nakalaan para sa lahat. Darating na yan. Naggagayak na kami. Mahirap man ang pera. Pero as I have said a few days ago, yung City Hall parang bahay ngayon. May ama, may ina, o may magulang at may mga anak. At ang magulang, araw-araw iniraraos ang kanyang mga anak. That is City Hall nowadays. And I'm grateful to God and to the taxpayers of the City of Manila. Nakatatawid tayo. Kaya yung ating ginawa noong unang termino ko na lahat ng pamilyang Manileño may mapagharimunan man lamang ngayong darating na Pasko ay matutupad at matutuloy ngayong Paskong ito. Now, going back, Kenny Tai. Palakpakan niya natin si Kenny Tai. Miss Kenny Tai. Siya yung logo designer natin. Thank you, Kenny. Going back, when you look at by its face, ang Manila, parang lumang-luma. Parang pagtitingnan mo, masyado ng matagal. O masyado ng luma. But there is also a saying that you can use your adversity in your advantage. Yes, Manila is old, but Manila has a lot of character and history. You may see BGC, maganda, no question. Napakaganda ng BGC. Maganda ang Makati. Magaganda. Nakita nyo naman yung magagandang, na-appreciate nyo naman yung magagandang building. Do you all agree na maganda? Yes. But it has no story. There's nothing there. Just a corporate building shining and glaring in our eyes. But there is no soul. Walang laman. Walang kasaysayan. walang kwento. Unlike, in any other cities, some cities has also medyo lumapit sa Maynila. But generally, nilagom ng Maynila ang kasaysayan. Nandito ang lahat ng kwento ng nangyari sa ating bansa. Laging bahagi, kung hindi man kasapakat ang Maynila sa kasaysayan ng ibang lugar. Kaya these are the things or what you call asset. Ano tawag ko kung tama yung English ko, non-tangible asset ng ating lungsod. We have always something to tell. Let's just say, I'm gonna tell you one thing. Today, Prince Hotel. Sino first time sa Prince Hotel dito? O kita ninyo, hindi nyo alam na nag-i-exist pala to. See? But this is a hotel since time immemorial. Yeah? These are every corner of the streets of Manila. Laging may kwento. Pag dumiretso ka lang dito sa United Nations, tanimbok mo dyan. Pagtawid mo ng Osmeña, ay Quirino. No? Pagtawid mo yan, Quirino. O sa kaliwa, Pandakan, makasaysayang simbahan. O, yung bahay, ng lumang bahay sa tapat na simbahan. O, umusog ka lang konti. Plaza Balagtas. O, yun. No? Taga sa Isto. O, di ba sa No Limit Angre? O, so, mga kababayan, aming mga kasamaang stakeholders, mga magtataguyod ng turismo sa Maynila. A good story can make money. Lumindol na. A good story can make money and create opportunity for the business and individuals. And the economists universally agrees already. They agreed among each other that tourism creates more jobs and businesses, more jobs. In every tourist, I think there is a formula na ito'y makapagbibigay ng hanap buhay. So, kaya sa inyong mga naparito at aming mga kasama, marami tayong pwedeng ipang-anyaya sa ating mga kaibigan, kakilala, kaklase, o even yung mga friends nating banyaga. And we can bring them what? Go to Intramuros, especially Port Santiago, to show what it is before, during the Spanish time. You bring them to Chinatown, the oldest Chinatown in the world. In fact, a restaurant located in pagbabalang ng Jones Bridge, on your left side, you will see 1919. Today, it is called 1919 Restaurant. But it is 1919 because it is 1919 when it was built, and the first Hong Kong Shanghai Bank headquarters outside of Hong Kong in the world. In fact, I was told by the owner, even Hong Kong Shanghai Bank, HSBC, gustong bilhin yung logo na nakadepict doon sa building dahil gusto nilang iuwi. Dahil alam nila yung value of history. Yung kwento, yung halaga ng kwento. All the way. And pag gusto mo ng tela, o di magtabora ka. Gusto mo mga murang bilhin, Ilaya. Gusto mo ng prutas, Carmen Planas. Hanggang doon sa Santo Cristo, lahat ng mani. Pati beans. Yung matamis na beans nung araw nung bata tayo, yung kinakain natin. So, mga kababayan, mga kasama kong stakeholders, marami tayong kasaysayan. Now, having said that, we must also continue to build accessibility, convenience, or to make the City of Manila walkable, interconnected development by the national government, by the local government. Katulad yan, tingnan ninyo, ha? Oh, may dalawa tayong sa National Museum, may dalawa tayong museum. Sa totoo lang, pag nilakad mo yung museum, ha? Pag nilakad mo yung museum, ang ending mo, Plaza Mexico. Nang hindi ka pa nagko-cross ng Loton. Gilid ka lang. All the way to City Hall. City Hall, you'll see Metropolitan Theater on your left side. Then you have Arroceros Park on your right side. And when we rearrange, redevelop during my first term, yung Arroceros Park, talagang hinanda ko yung isang kalye doon para sa ilog for future development, which it did happen. Nagkaroon ng esplanade. So, you go all the way to esplanade, dire-diretso hanggang doon sa Plaza Mexico. O tapos kumanan ka ng kaunti, o nagutom ka na, may chowking doon sa kanto, o may Jollibee doon sa kanto, o yung lumang building doon, tapat ng Bangko Pilipino Homes, o what you call BF Homes, o dire-diretso ka lang doon. O bago ka kumanan sa Port Santiago, huminto ka muna saglit, yung pinakaunang gulong na nabubuhay pa ng fire department o doon sa kanto, o isa sa mga lumang fire station yun, sa lungsod ng Maynila. Doon, sokpa ka na. Kaya lang, wala ka nang tatabiran doon. Pagpasok mo sa Port Santiago, dagat na ilog na hulit. Babalik ka na naman dito. Dito ka sa San Agustin, Cathedral. And so on and so forth. Before you know it, nasa harapan ka ulit ng National Museum. Maghapon lang yan, laylay na dila mo. So, kung talagang kabisado nyo lang yung Maynila, each and every one of you, with your creative mind and ideas, makakagawa kayo ng ruta para maipasyal ang ating mga bisita. And tingnan nyo doon sa Binondo. Sa Binondo naman, sigurado ko, you're about 110 pounds. By the time lumabas ka ng Binondo, you're going to be 120 pounds. Sa sarap ng mga pagkain at mga makasaysayang tindahan at pagkain. That's why we wanted to own it, or what you called Hopia Day, kasi nauna na wala naman ako nun sa pamahalaan about a year ago, 2 years ago. Nagkaroon sila ng National Hopia Day. Sabi ko, no! It should be Manila Hopia Day. Kasi minana namin yan sa aming mga ninunong Filipino-Chinese. Dito yan. Dito yan sa amin. That's why I wanted to own it as a city. Yun po, mga kababayan. Now, why are we after some properties of the city? Alam niyo, recently, may mga nagwawalang golfer, no? Bali mo ba na akala mo'y sila ang may-ari at karapatan nila, no? Yung kanilang hinaing, no? You know, there is about 37 hectares and 22 hectares of buildable open green space in Intramuros. I have to be very specific. Extramuros. Kasi yan hindi bahagi ng, I think Attorney Joan will agree with me. And I think she agrees. That's why they call it Intramuros. But that dating pusali, o dating mot, o dating patubigan, noong unang araw. Gusto ko lang ipaalam sa inyo. Hindi po ko nanghihingi dahil sa kapritsyo. Hinihingi ko po yung sense of pride ng Manila to give it back to us. And I will discuss any John Doe and Mary in an argument. Everything here is City of Manila during the old times. But through gawa ng batas, naging Frankenstein na po kami. Opo, Frankenstein. Tingnan po ninyo ha. Ayan, partner namin, NPDC. Luneta. Ano ang Luneta? Meron bang NPDC nung panahon ni Rizal, nung binabaril si Rizal sa Bagong Bayan? It's called Manila. Luneta, Manila. Puerto. O, kaibigan din natin yan. PPA. O, dahil sa PD 1616, I think, if I'm not mistaken. O, naging PPA. Pero ano yan dati nung araw? Puerto ng Maynila. Intramuros. Partner natin yan. O, dahil di sa PD, naging Intramuros Administration. Metropolitan Theater. Metropolitan Theater. Manila. So my point is, dati namang amin yan. Now, don't get me wrong. Inaagawan ko ba sila? Hindi, itinatama ko lang. Unti-unti na maibalik ang pagtangos ng ilong ng mga tagalungsod ng Maynila dahil ang may-ari niyan ay lungsod at mamamayan ng Maynila. Now, respecting what happened in the past, how can you work around it? Di ba? Alam mo, to create certainty in government, no? Hindi naman pwedeng dadali mo sa kanto, hawakan mo nga tenga, no? Hawakan mo nga ilong, no? Yes, we recognize. In fact, tingnan ninyo, may pagtatanong nyo naman yan sa National Museum, sa IA, sa CHESA, name it. NPDs, lahat yan, nakikipag-ugnayan kami. So, that actuation itself of your city government is already recognizing your authority. It doesn't disregard or diminish your authority by us claiming such OM or operation management and maintenance. It's just that, okay, we can live together in harmony, o inyo pa rin yan, o baka naman pwedeng bigyan nyo na ng poder ang lungsod. For example, Metropolitan Theater. Metropolitan Theater. I'll challenge everyone in this manner. Ito lang look at who owns that. O paano yan napunta sa NCCA? Para sa kaalaman ng lahat, yan po ay naisalya sa panahon na magulo ang mundo at napabayaan ng lungsod ng Maynila. Yan naman talaga meron din kaming kasalanan bilang lungsod. Pero hindi pa po ako pinapanganak noon. Para lang maliwanag tayo. Maaring iba rin sa inyo dito hindi pa pinapanganak noon. But this is what happened. So napabayaan, natalo sa Korte Suprema, naging pagmamayari ng GSIS. Then, in fairness to NCCA, they bought it from GSIS. Kaninong pera? NCCA. Tama naman, di sila na mayari. Ang tanong ko, kanino galing yung pera? Sa taong bayan. So when a person would claim, and this is very dangerous, dangerous of character. No, amin yan, akin yan, kami bumili niyan. No, don't do that. That is not a valid argument because it's not your money. Now, what we're after, tingnan ninyo kung gaano kami kabait. Sa totoo lang, gusto ko lang talaga. Kasi nga, this is about, tourism is about holistic approach. National agency, organization, private sectors, local government unit. What we're after is that, tingnan ninyo halimbawa, I will, which I did for so many times. Gusto ko makapanood naman yung mga mahihirap naming kababayan ng Philharmonic. Saan ko ginawa? Sa kalsada. Hindi ba sa kalsada ko ginawa? Sa Cartilla. Okay naman yun. But there is, kami pong mga artista, deep inside us, meron kami tinatawag na yabang. Yung one for the book namin, yung iyayabang namin sa aming sarili, nakapag-perform ako sa Metropolitan Theater. Ano yan? Pangarap yan ng mga artist. Tanungin niyo si Lou Veloso kasing edad niya yung Metropolitan Theater. It's a sense of pride as an artist to play sa makasaysayang Metropolitan Theater. The President and I was in the car yesterday and pagtingin namin, anong tingin mo rito? Sabi ko, Mr. President, okay na, ang NCCA na may-ari, okay lang. Ang amin lamang, kayo po, Mr. President, sabi ko, meron kayong CCP, ang national government, meron kayong PICC. Ito naman sanang maliit ng hotel, baka naman pwede naman kami mag-manage to develop our children, to showcase their skills and talent, their artistic tools and yaman, no? Baka makadiscover kami. Si Freddy Aguilar, kung di ako nagkakamali, isa dyan sa na-discover yung kantahan nung araw na ginawa sa Met, if I'm not mistaken. So sila pa rin mayari. Ano lang kami, total marami naman kayo doon. Masama bang hingin ko yun? Ito, sino taga Maynila? Taas ang kamay, taga Maynila. Taas yun lang kamay nyo. Taas yun lang. Masama ba namang hingin ko on your behalf? Yung dating atin at hindi ko na hiningi yung pag-aari. Ang akin na lamang, may magamit tayo. So mapapansin mo, Attorney Joey Lina, Senador, we're not after who owns it. Ano lang yun, yabang lang yun eh. What we're after is that sana magkaroon din ng opportunity ang Manileño, ang mga batang Maynila to have such jewel. Ngayon, now tatawid ako ngayon dito sa nanggigigil na mga golfer, pero sa totoo lang, mga taong gobyerno po yun, nag-golf doon ng alas 3 ng hapon, hindi pa tapos ang opisina. Pagka pinilit-pilit nila ako, picturean ko sila lahat doon, ipakita ko sila sa publiko. Nang gagalaiti sila na bakit daw gagawing park. Tingnan nyo ang argument tingnan nyo ang argument. Talagang alam-alata mo ang taong makasarili. Sabi, dami-dami nyo ng park. Luneta, park. Arroceros, park. Bakit para ako gagawin park yung Intramuros golf course? These are sorry ako sometimes I call a spade selfish comments. Akala mo bang wala silang mga anak? That their sons and daughters, their grandchildren will continue to live in the city of Manila and continue to breathe carbon sa kalsada because they enjoy that spit away from their offices at nyumanyanga-nyanga sa akin lamang po. I don't want to offend anybody, but when you put up an argument, you make sure, lalo't public domain or public property, you always look at the bigger picture or biggest chunk. When you create a program, a project, ang target mo lagi, in a perfect world like Disneyland, the world of make-believe, 100%. In the real world, 50% plus 1 lang. Greater number. Minimum requires mo sa sarili mo. Yung pakikinabangan ng higit na nakararami. Kung yan po ay magiging available as part like Central Park of New York, that will be our legacy for our great-grandchildren. And with this, bagay na bagay, dahil ang Intramuros, particularly ang wall, is the fortress of Manila, defending this country, defending this city. And we today, as leaders, we are going to defend our people and our next generation to the threat of danger from our environment. So that's why we are going to create a forest. Now, we were going to call it Fortress to Forest, ang Intramuros Golf Course. Tingnan ninyo naman, baka naman, Yorme, ikaw naman, kapritsyo lang yan. O, tingnan natin kung anong itsura. Kung ano yung inilaan ng... Remember, I did not do this alone. I was with international group, particularly the country that I believe that can be Manila, Singapore, the people of Singapore. And some assets of Singapore was utilized to design the entire 22 of 37. Ipapakita ko na lang yung pictures, wag na yung flood control. Kasi baka maiskandalo pa kayo. Flood control lang naman. But I just want you, so that's the old, may pointer ba to? Ayan ang pagkakatatag ng Intramuros. So I'll make you slides. Ganyan siya dati, no? Ito na yung flood control. Isa-swipe ko lahat. Use your imagination, because as we speak, the DED is being done. Or what you call detailed engineering. But the master plan is what you're going to see today. See? Pag mabilis. Saan ako tatapat? Todits? Doon? Taga ha? Tingnan nyo to. Very particular ako sa design na to. You see this? Okay lang. Ayoko mag-lecture. Ano lang ako? Parang professor ang dating ko. I just want you to have a glimpse of why are we dead set doing this. You see the left side of the screen? Tubig. Tubig, ano? Pagka tag-araw, ayan itsura niya. Pag tag-ulan at bumabaha sa Loto na Top Avenue Corner Calao at tapat ng PGH, we can pump out those waters. Lalo na, alam niyo yung isang pinag-alala ko itong nakaraang baha. For the first time, pinasok yung San Agustin Church. Alam niyo yung tinawag sa akin ng pare na yung aking dalawang barangay tanod, pumunta rito sa nervyos ko. Kasi imagine mo yung century-old materials existing inside that cannot be replaced. Talaga, kaya maraming salamat kay Arnel. Napadala ka agad ng pump. Just imagine, those are one of the threats that we have faced already. Sino nakapunta na Singapore? Nakapunta na kayo sa likod ng Marina Bay? So nagkakaroon na kayo ng idea. Naglakad kayo doon? Nagbayad kayo, no? May entrance, ano? Pero pumupunta tayo. Samantalang pinaglalaroan lang natin ng palakanong araw yung mga ganyan. But, you know, the magnet to go as tourist, then you pay. Tapos papawisan ka, kakalakad. Nagbayad ka na, pinagpawisan ka. These are the same concept. For our students. Because I have a university inside. PLM, Lyceum, Letran, meron pa isa, Mapua. Plus yung high school pa natin. Manila High. Gusto nyo ng passion show by the garden? Basta use your imagination. I don't want to explain all the details. Kasi I made a commitment to Intramuros administration. No movement 6 meters from the wall. Because I want to elevate the wall. Tingnan nyo ha. Kung ako nasa Manila Hotel, looking down in Intramuros, with all the forests, gusto ko yung wall city lumulutang sa gabi. Kaya, walang galawan sa gilid at may uplight, you know? It's like in Paris. O nga pala, oops. Paano mag-back? Teka, paano mag-back? Papakita lang ako. May regalo ako sa mga golfer. Oh, this is also for students nga pala. Yep. Saan yung golf course? May golf course yun. Oh, basta somewhere. Patting hole. Sayang naman. Makapag-pat pa rin sila. Anyway. Okay na. Sige. Masama bang mangarap? Is it bad for us? Really? Sabi ng mga golfer, bad daw eh. Yeah. With all honesty, how can this be bad for something? Pansinin ninyo, what kind of people, of pictures that we utilize? Because if you're, pag nagmamasid ka ng maayos, ordinary people, across sector, mahirap, middle class, mayaman, can now utilize open green space for the next generation. At the same time, it's our defense because symbiotic yung disenyo niyan. Ang patubigan yung galing sa baka. Kaya huwag yung inumin mga bata ha, pag gumaganon yung... So, now, am I asking too much? Sometimes leaders should be dreamers. You have to be magician. You have to be creative. You should not be a passive on doing things. You have to be aggressive because people are dying with flood. Properties are being destroyed. Animosities among each other because of that situation. It created so much hate among each other. We keep on pointing fingers to people. Now, let's always Sabi ko nga, adversity in our advantage. Yung pagsubok natin, gamitin nating bagay na makabubuti para sa lahat. Now, I have no quarrel with the golfer. I'm a golfer. I stop. Marami na kasi ngayon na pagulong-gulong na yung bola ko dahil wala naman akong practice. Wala akong time. But even golfers, I mean, yung talagang will not play there. Kasi short course yan eh. It's supposed to be parang leisure lang ng mga ilan. So I have nothing against them. Let's do this. Ang dami namang golf course sa Laguna. Oh. Ang gaganda pa eh. Oh. At kung saan pang iba. Let's give this back to Manila. Now, moving forward, to brighten up your days. Magagawa ba natin to? Pumayag lang ang national government. Pumayag lang sila. Why? As I have said kay Senator Lina, may mga batas na nagawa sa lumang panahon, yung iba'y dumedede pa lang ako, yung iba'y hindi pa ako tao, at yung mga batas na yun ay nag-i-exist at epektibo pa magpasa hanggang ngayon. Pero itong mga kautusan at batas ay maaaring baguhin ng partikular na liderato. Kung hindi ipagdadamot ng mga ilang ahensya na maibalik sa mamamayan at pangkalahatan. So not until they agree, we Manilans will continue to swim sa Agua de Mayo, Hunyo, Setyembre. Because I don't think with the mess happened to us all over the country, that flooding. Alam nyo ba hanggang ngayon yung mga taga-Paco? Tag-araw na halos. Pero yung mga taga-Paco ngayon as we speak, binabaha. Dahil nasira yung flood control doon sa lugar na yon. O hindi nyo ba dapat ikalugmok yun? No. I already talked to MMD and DPWH. But the thing is, mga batang Maynila, huwag kayong manahimik. Samahan ninyo ako. Ipaglaban natin to. May kasabihan, ang pananahimik mo ay pagpayag mo. Kung ito naman sa tingin ninyo, kung sa tingin nyo lang, ito'y hindi po pilitan ha. Kung totoo bang makabubuti ito sa kaapu-apuhan hanggang cuticle mo, hindi lang hanggang tuhod, at pakikinabangan nila, then we today as men and women have an obligation to act. We should act. Now, that is environment. That is for our children. Now, makikinabang ba tayo sa turismo rito? Talaga? Masarap ipang anyaya? Exactly my point. See? Kaya walang lose-lose o win-lose. It's always win-win. It's always win-win. Pangalawa, pumayag na. Ano susunod natin problema? Chapi na lang. Huwag kayong mag-alala. Do your best and God will take care of the rest. Di ba? May awa ang Diyos. So, again, I'm calling the people of Manila. I'm calling the stakeholders in tourism. Environmentalists. Ngayon kayo lumabas. Tulungan nyo kami. Kasi ito yung mga pinaglalaban ninyo. Huwag kayong manamlay dyan. Kasi nag-golf din kayo. Dito kayo. Puntahan nyo itong planong ito. Now, is this a perfect plan? No. We can, what do you call that? Collaborate. Ang tawag yan? Collaborate. Collaborate. So, that's why today is the beginning of our journey. We are going to ride in the same ship called MB Manila. And that journey, ang tutunguhin ay mapaunlad, mapalakas, muli ang turismo sa lungsod ng Maynila. So I wish you all the best. Merry Christmas. Let us not hate each other and let's be reminded of our parents' payo. Yung payo sa atin ng mga magulang natin. Ang diwa ng Pasko ay dalawa. Pagbibigayan. Nagbigay na ako. Pagbibigayan. Kung may sobra kang kaunti, share. You put a smile in the face of another human being. That is the diwa ng Pasko. Pangalawa, pero pinaka-importante. Especially today, yesterday, last week, at simula nung bumagyo. Ang sabi, pagmamahalan. Manileño, let's stop hating each other because of the situation. Let them pay the consequences of their actions under existing laws. Yang mga nakisapakat na yan sa flood control, papanagutin natin. Hayaan natin na tumakbo ng maayos ang batas. But we should not halt. We should not stop. And we should stop hating each other. Walang niya ka, kulay ganito ka. Kulay ganyan ka. Kulay. Anong kulay? Isa lang kulay natin. Kayo manggi. Medyo tisoy lang ako We have the same color. Pilipino. Kaya, ngayon na natin ipakita, tinuruan na tayo ng season, binigyan na tayo ng pagkakataon na stop blaming each other because of mere association. Why? Will you gain from it? No. Matotoxic lang ang buhay mo. Kaya ito yung nakikita mo yung kinaiinisan mo. Yan, punyeta. Makukonsumi ka lang. Bakit makukonsumi ng sarili mo? No. This season, I encourage each and every one of you, people of Manila, at least dito, man lamang sa Kapitolyo ng bansa, dito may kapwa-tawad. Dito marunong mag-unawaan. At dito, kahit na kami iba-iba ng paniwala, may respeto kami sa kapwa namin, Pilipino. At mahal namin ang isa't isa dito sa lungsod ng Maynila. Yan ang ipairal natin sa Paskong darating. And continue to pray that God will provide, that the sun in the eastern board will shine again in the city of Manila come 2026. Magandang araw, pagpalain nawa kayo ng pong may kapal. Manila! God first. Thank you.
Maraming salamat po, Mayor Isko, for that powerful message. At bago po tayo magpatuloy, we would like to request a photo op with Mayor Isko, Vice Mayor Chichi, and Miss Crystal Bagatching with the Bayadev Incorporated. Once again, we would like to request a photo op first with Attorney Jose D. Lina Jr., the Manila Hotel and Manila Prince Hotel President. A photo op with Mayor Isko and Vice Mayor Gigi along with Miss Crystal Bagatching. And again, that message coming from Mayor Isko was truly powerful. Most especially his message about Manila having character, having depth. Na bawat gusali at bawat daan ay may storya dito sa lungsod ng Manila. Kaya muli maraming salamat po sa mensahe nila Vice Mayor Gigi and Mayor Isko. And once again, we would like to acknowledge the presence of Manila Hotel President and Manila Prince Hotel President, Attorney Jose D. Lina Jr. One more. Moving on, we would like to invite BioDev Incorporated for a photo op with our city officials here. Once again, Mayor Isko, Vice Mayor Gigi, and Ms. Crystal Bagachin. We request Jancy and Nina to join everybody on the stage as we have our photo op. Ladies and gentlemen, Jancy and Milad are part of the group who designed our Manila My Manila logo. We request everybody who's in our stage to kindly stay in the center part for a photo op, this time with our stakeholders. Once again, we request our guests in the stage to stay at the center part as we move on to a photo op, this time with our stakeholders.
Babagsak ba?
Everybody, 1, 2, and 3.
One more.
Once again, 1, 2, and 3.
Galing ni Mang
Alright, there you have it. Once again, thank you very much. Maraming salamat po, Mayor Isko and Vice Mayor Gigi for your powerful messages. And of course, we would like to thank Mayor Isko most especially for officially declaring
Hi, Ka-Freshness! Congratulations!
Manila, My Manila. Ladies and gentlemen, safe to say this brand is more than a slogan. It is a declaration of identity, pride, and belonging. Manila, My Manila captures the spirit of a city that is not only rich in history and heritage, but also alive with personal stories. Stories that involve resilience, creativity, and shared progress. That is what Manila, My Manila is all about. This branding reminds us that Manila is not just a destination to be visited. It is also a place to be experienced, a community to be a part of, and most importantly, a home we carry in our hearts. Once again, everybody say it with me now. Manila, My Manila. before we continue, may we request everybody to kindly settle down so that we may proceed to the next part of our program. Once again, may we request everybody to settle down, to kindly settle down, go back to your assigned seats so that we can proceed with the next part of our program. Thank you very much. Once again, I'm sure everybody is happy, very happy that our Mayor Isko is here alongside with our Vice Mayor Chichi. But again, we would like to kindly request everybody to kindly sit down and settle down as we will proceed to the next part of our program.
Calling.
Thank you.
Ang ganda na pivot,
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure everybody is happy, very thrilled that our government officials are here today. But then again, to proceed with the next part of our program, we request everybody to go back to their assigned seats as we can go back.
Ang boss. Ma'am Kelly, siya diba?
Park.
Park?
Meron siya mismo.
Once again, thank you very much to Mayor Isko and to Vice Mayor Chi for being with us today in our Manila Stakeholders Summit. Thank you very much, of course, for that powerful message as well a while ago. Again, Manila, compared to other cities, meron po tayong storya, merong karakter, merong depth with every building, every street. And that's what the Manileños can be proud of course. Part of our program in our Manila Stakeholders Summit. Ikinlo po tayo saglit, hanap po tayo ng pwedeng makausap. Give us your thoughts about the message, the very powerful message ni Mayor Isko. Dito naman tayo sa kabilang banda ng ating Manila Prince Hotel Ballroom. Excuse me po ma'am, excuse me po. Can I have your name po and which part of Manila you're representing, your position, and of course your thoughts po sa powerful message ng ating Mayor Isko Moreno.
So, you know, yung support
Ms. Elaine, being part of a healthcare institution dito sa Manila, how do you think tourism can help The industry, the healthcare industry, of course, what's the connection or the bridge between those two aspects?
Ma-increase din po yung number of patients dahil like yung sa revenue po ng clinic natin. So, tulong din po yan sa kumbaga sa kay Mayor, bigyan po niya sa mga staff and also yung po sa kanilang constituents.
Thank you very much, Ms. Delaine, and that is a proof that even in the healthcare aspect of Manila, tourism can definitely help. Talagang makakatulong po, not only in the healthcare aspect of things, but of course, in the other things as well, and everything in between. And again, lahat po yan ay galing sa napaka-powerful na mensahe coming from Mayor Isko Moreno. So kung si Ms. Delaine ay member ng isang healthcare institution sa lungsod ng Manila, hanap naman tayo ng ibang aspeto naman. Again, a while ago, may nakilala tayong architect. Hindi na naman, mayroon tayo nakilala from the healthcare institution. Eh, dito naman kaya. Sir, pwede bang makausap ka lang saglit? Sir, pangalan nyo, position, and which part of Manila you're representing, and of course, your thoughts about the powerful message of Mayor Isko Moreno.
Super ganda nung malaki niya sa atin. Malaki talaga yung effect niya sa atin. Parang pagtapos yung reason, maraming interest na yung mga especially yung employment niya. Kasi talagang maraming employment nag-generate ng tourism.
How about sir, sa specific industry na nasa ka? How does tourism affect that?
Actually, may isa, kami kasi yung Philippines ng Philippine tourism sa tourism.
Asek. Hello.
Sa Metro, ay hindi ko po yata. But for the board, wala ko namin.
Hi sir. At first. Hi po. At first. Lakbay Aral, boss. God first. Uwi na ako kasi may pasok ako ng 6 p.m. Hi sir. Sir Ramon. Nakaabang kayo. Hi ma'am. Welcome to California. Ayun, California kay Ma'am Adora. Thank you. Alice! Alice! Sige, magkagulo kayo dyan para lamang kayo ng video ko. No? Spot na.
Lakas ko sa akin, ako lang may nasa.
Dito lang sabay.
Device na lang. Device na lang. Tingnan po. Ingat po. Mamaya. Asan si ano?
Wala na. Wala na.
Mamaya.